Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to Minty English. I will say this, it has been a while since I've posted some videos, but I'm hoping that's going to change. Been extremely busy, but we're going to start adding more videos after today. I think things have slowed down a little bit, that now we can get caught back up. I would like to talk to you today about how many ways can you pronounce the letter C. This is actually going to be about pronunciation, okay? So let's just take a look here, all right? How many ways can you pronounce the letter C? Well, I'm going to tell you, I know pronunciation is very confusing for a lot of people, but let's start out with a pretty basic one, okay? We'll start with the soft C, right? The soft C. The soft C, I mean, by itself, C sounds like the word like you see something, yes? But the soft C is less common when pronouncing full words. For instance, like, let's say you pair the C with an E or an I. E, I, or a Y, right? Okay. For example, like cease, cease. Because it's paired with an E, it's a soft C, cease, right? Or even cedar, cedar. How about cider? That's with an I, C-I, cider. It has almost like an S sound. A soft C is more of an S sound, okay? Then we have cyber, cyber. Basically, the soft C, and this is, sounds like S, okay? Sounds like S. That's a soft C, okay? Various soft C sounds depend on which vowel you use with it. Like the C-E, cease, sounds like an S. Cedar sounds like an S, right? I, cider, sounds like an S. Or it's like saying s, s. It's like s. Cider, cyber, cedar, ceased, or cease instead of ceased. Okay? Now, for instance, let's say this sound, s. Celery. Celery. It has this sound. This sounds like an S. Yes? Celery. This is the sound you get with this. Celery. Okay? And it kind of changes into like an ELL sound. Celery. Right? Now, let's try a different word. How about cyan? Cyan has more of a sa sound. Sa. And city. City is going to fall somewhere between here and here. Okay? City. Or sorry, I said here. It's going to fall somewhere between psi and the S. City. Yes? This is soft C. Okay? Now, let's take a look at a hard C. A hard C is going to have a different sound. Okay? A hard C is more like the most common C that we use in the English language is a hard C. Okay? And the reason I say that is because it's interchangeable with the letter K. Okay? It's interchangeable with a hard K. Okay? Or it's a K sound. Yeah? K. Right? Same as with the soft C. With this one, the hard K depends on which vowel you use with it. Okay? Or what it's paired with. And most often, it's paired with an A. The letter A. Right? Or O. Or a U. These are normally, a hard K is paired with these three vowels. A, O, and U. Right? Now, they are also paired with, now these are the vowels, it's also paired with certain consonants, like L, R, or a T. Okay? Now, some examples of this would be like capital. Capital. Or captain. Captain. With the CA, you hear it. Captain. Captain. Yes? Contain. Right? Customer, that's a CO. CAs. Customer. Here it's a CU. That's a hard K sound or a hard C sound. It sounds like a hard K. Right? How about this? Classy. Classy. That's with our consonant L. You have a hard sound. Hard sound. Or crystal. Crystal. That's a CR. Yeah? Then let's go to district. District. And here it falls at the end. District. It has that K sound. Okay? Unlike the soft C's, of course, the hard C is probably the most, like, again, the most common in the English, or it's pretty standard in English. All right? No matter what vowel it's paired with, hard C's paired with consonants do have a slightly different sound, okay? Such as in the word, I don't know, let's see, how about it? Cleave. Cleave. It's a little different, okay? Cleave. Or crave. Here, this is a KL sound. Here, it's a KR sound. Crave or cleave. Okay? When a C appears at the end of a word, it's typically pronounced with a hard K. Okay? For instance, let's say panic. Panic. Let me erase this here. Panic. When you panic and you do something, yes? You hear it at the end. That's a hard C because it's panic. Sounds like a K. Yes? Panic. That's a hard C because it sounds like a K. What if we said scientific? There it is again. Hard K or hard C. I know some of you are thinking, well, how do I know how to spell this? If I'm spelling it, do I put a K or do I put a C? Well, this is a pretty common mistake a lot of people do make with that. Okay? They do make that mistake. But you also have to think, when you say the word picnic, right? Which is another one. And I will get it right here. Picnic. That's a hard C. All right? And yes, some people do spell it with a K. And it is acceptable for most people. I mean, you put a K on it, it's usually not the American spelling for it. But today, because we're talking about pronunciation of certain letters, we'll do another video on how to know how to spell certain words when they sound differently than the way they're actually spelled. Okay? So, with that, we're going to move on to the CH sound. All right? CH. The CH sound, a lot of people has, it gives a ch sound, right? If you pair a C with an H, most of the time at least, okay, you have a cushy, soft sound, all right? As in cheese. Yeah, cheese. Or chew. Or even teach. Teach. Right? Now, the sound of the CH changes depending on the placement of the origin of the word. Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean where the word comes from originally. Okay? Let's say, for instance, when the CH is at the beginning or end of a word, it's the soft pronunciation. All right? Like church. Church. Right? Change. Chocolate. Watch. Spinach. Or smooch. Yes? All of these have the soft sound. Okay? But, now let's think, what if the CH falls in the middle of the sentence, middle of the word? Okay? If it falls in the middle, okay, this is at the beginning. This is at the beginning or end. And it's going to be soft. Right? But now, let's say it falls in the middle. In the middle, it's going to be hard. In the middle of the word, it will be hard. Okay? For instance, echo. Echo. This has the K sound. Echo. Right? If the word you're trying to pronounce, let's say the origin of that word is Greek. Okay? Greek origins. Did I even spell that right? I did not. Haha. Greek origins, most of them are hard Ks. If the word is from a Greek origin, it's usually pronounced with a hard K. Okay? For instance, chrome. K sound. Chrome. Mechanic. Mechanic. That looks like an E, but it's not. It's a C. Mechanic. Right? Chemistry. K sounds. Yes? Chemistry. All right. Now, let's say the origin is French. Let's see. If it's a French origin, guess what? It's going to be a soft CH. Soft, like over here. Okay? It's going to be soft. If the word is originally a French word, or the word comes from the French, it's going to be with a soft CH. Okay? It doesn't matter where the letters are located in the word, it will be a soft CH. For example, nonchalant. Nonchalant. Okay? Or even charade. Charade. It's very soft. Okay? CH. Now, let's do the silent C. Some people like to call it the deadly C, but we're going to do the silent C. All right? Silent C. Sometimes the C doesn't make the sound at all. That's why we call it silent. And some people seem to think that we're eating it. Americans are known for eating their letters. But with the soft C, we don't eat it. It's so silent. It's silent. You don't hear it. Okay? If you pair silent C, if you pair it with an S, like scissor, you don't hear it at all. You don't hear the C at all. All you hear is the S, right? Scissor. Or miscellaneous. Here, you don't hear that C at all. You hear the S. The S is going to overtake that C. Okay? It's not universal. As I know a lot of people think it's a universal, but no, it's not. First, some of the words, there are words with silent C and no S. So, think of, we have a state in America, it's called Connecticut. Okay? Connecticut. I'm going to make sure I spell this right. Poof. Connecticut. Connecticut. And the pronunciation for that is this. Connecticut. We don't pronounce this. Sure, we pronounce this because here it is. Connecticut. Connecticut. That C, we don't pronounce. Okay? All right. There are other words that do have the S next to the C, and the C is still pronounced. Often, and most of the time, I say often, but most of the time, it's with a hard K. For instance, school. School. This SC sounds like an SK. So there's your K sound. It's a hard K next to the S. All right? Or scandal. It has the K sound. Hard K. Right? And of course, script. K sound. Hard K. Right? All right. So this is your silent C. Scissor. Miscellaneous. Connecticut. Right? All right. Let's get down to our last one. It's not silent, but it's quiet. The quiet C. I know you're all thinking this is a lot to take in, and it's hard to understand. But let me tell you, the pronunciation, if you can get the pronunciation, again, like I said, I will try to do some videos on knowing how to spell things the way they're pronounced. Knowing what letter has to be there by the way you pronounce it. Okay? So, quiet C. Here we go. Quiet C, quiet C. Look, there are a lot of words in the English language, okay, that make a fricative S, right? And when I say fricative, it's like shh. It's an SH sound, all right? That's basically what we're talking about. Fricative is like an SH sound. Shh. Usually only appearing in adjectives ending with C-I-O-U-S, shus, or so shul, okay, as in ferocious, ferocious, or as in social, social. This is a quiet C. This has more of an SH sound, okay? Of course, as always, I mean, there's no concrete rule for this, so there are some exceptions that will pop up, all right? And like, for instance, ocean. Ocean is pronounced with a sh, ocean, right? But what about ocelot? Ocelot. This is pronounced with just an S. Ocelot. Ocelot. Right? So, this is the many different ways that you can pronounce the letter C. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you did, or you have some comments, you'd like to see some different kinds of videos, please leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like us. Until next time.